In this video, I'm going to be extending our use of simple functions in Excel to be able to explore these data in a little bit more depth. And the first thing that I want to be able to do, if I'm interested in carbon dioxide emissions here, I've got obviously this column here gives me the total carbon dioxide emissions. I want to, in order to be able to compare these countries more accurately, I want to be able to calculate carbon dioxide emissions by population. Obviously, we would expect larger countries to have to emit more carbon dioxide emissions, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the carbon dioxide emissions per population are greater. So I want to calculate carbon dioxide emissions per population. So I'm going to calculate a new column of data. What I'm going to also use this as an opportunity to show how you can insert columns into your spreadsheets. I want this data here to go into column F. At the moment, column F has the official language data, which aren't really related to carbon dioxide. So I'm just going to insert a column here, and this is the column where I'm going to have carbon dioxide emissions, and it's actually going to be per 1,000 population. If I just did it per population, the number would be quite small, so I'm actually going to do that per 1,000 population, and I'm going to wrap that text. I'm going to have to make that just a little bit bigger so I can see the heading for this particular data column. So all I simply need to do is to divide the carbon dioxide emissions by the population. So again, I need to start off by telling Excel that I'm going to be typing in a formula. But here, all I need are my cell indicators. So what I want to do is I want to divide cell C2 by cell E2, and as you can see, Excel has highlighted these, so I can check that I have included the correct cell names, and I've suggested that it's more meaningful if I do this per 1,000 population, so I just want to multiply this value by 1,000. So just simply type multiply by 1,000, and I hit enter, and this gives you, this is the carbon dioxide emissions per 1,000 population for the United Kingdom. I now want to repeat this calculation for the remaining 15 countries, and in order to do that, I just select this particular formula. Then you can see there's this little highlighted a square at the bottom right hand corner, and if I just hover my mouse over there, you can see I get that cross, and then if I just drag my mouse down, there we are, let go, you can see that I've now populated the same formula in each of these cells. And as you can see that as we go down a cell, so the first cell was C2 divided by E2, as we move down the spreadsheet, Excel automatically updates the formula. So it goes C3 divided by E3, etc., etc., etc. So it's very, very simple to do that calculation. You only need to type in the formula once, and then you can copy and paste it through for the rest of the spreadsheet. This calculation, you see, it's still quite a large number. There's an awful lot of decimal places here, and that's not really very meaningful to have that many decimal places. So I also, I'm just going to change the format of these numbers here by reducing the number of decimal places. This is a very useful thing that we can do in Excel. And here I want to go to the ribbon here. You can see this is the category related to number. And in this little section of the ribbon, this allows me to make some changes to the numbers in the Excel spreadsheet. And if I just click this little icon here, you got the zeros and the arrow pointing rightwards. If I just click that a couple of times, you can see that what it's doing is it just taking them. Maybe I'll leave it at 2 decimal places, so it's just reducing the number of decimal places. So now I have the carbon dioxide emissions per 1,000 population. Now, at the moment, the data are simply listed in this table according to how I inputted my countries, but I might be interested in looking at the ranking. So I might want to reorder this data according to which country has the largest or the smallest carbon dioxide emissions per 1,000 population. It's very easy to order a data in an Excel spreadsheet. In order to do that, what I need to do though is to select the entire entire data set. So just to show you what I've done again there, I've just gone to the top left-hand cell here, and then I've just dragged my mouse across. So I've now, as you can see, I've selected the entire data set. And if we go to the ribbon here under the editing sub menu, we can see there's the sort and filter option. So I'm going to sort, and because I've got I'm not just sorting one particular column here, I'm actually going to choose custom sort. So this gives me a dialog box, and I need to tell Excel what I'm going to sort by, and I want to sort by carbon dioxide emissions per 1,000 to population, so I've chosen that. I want to sort it on the cell values, I don't have to change that, and I'll leave it at smallest to largest. So I click on OK, and that's going to reorganize the data. Maybe not surprisingly, we can see that now Kenya is at the top. It has the smallest carbon dioxide emissions per population, Nigeria, Morocco, India, and we have Saudi Arabia at the bottom with the country with the largest carbon dioxide emissions per 1,000 population. And because I did that sort for the entire data set, all of the other variables have moved as well. So official language has also moved. So so this data set remains intact. So that's how we can create some very, very simple values in Excel.